Good evening, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving, finally. And let's see. Yeah, it's great. Long holiday, and I got my Friday off, so you'll be tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4-day weekend. Why? Yeah. So yeah, my leave was approved for this Friday. So yeah, I think I'll be bored a little bit, but we'll find something to do. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Cheers. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't write today because I need to brainstorm with you before I start writing. But I know what topic it will be. So it'll be something like chapter 3 or chapter 4. I think it's chapter 4. Chapter 4 will be about COVID-19, the interaction between science and ideology. Okay, so yeah. Because COVID-19 is there are very many components in this COVID-19 issue. Science, politics, yeah, that's about it. Ideologies, yeah, politics kind of like ideologies. So yeah, so uh, yeah, something got in my eye. Let me flush it out. Uh, uh, I don't know. Something still is bothering my eye. Maybe it's just water. Whatever. So, uh, because we have this brand new tradition here. In the academic research paper, we put some dialogue, screenplay in a screenplay format, conversation between two fictional characters. Okay, so because this paper has been how many pages by now? 15 pages. So it's about time to throw in a conversation, a screenplay. So I was kind of wondering, okay, then what will be two characters? Yeah, of course, one character will be me. Mostly it's been that way. And another character, I was thinking about it, and I chose coronavirus. Okay, kind of fictionalized, animated, personalized, this kind of like, yeah, impersonalized, this animation character, coronavirus. So a lot of the editorial cartoonists make cartoons about coronavirus, right? So yeah, we'll do so in this paper. It'll be conversation between me and coronavirus is interview. I'm an interviewer, coronavirus interviewee. Of course, we'll have Zoom meeting. Why? I mean, I don't want to invite coronavirus to my house. So it'll be Zoom meeting. Okay, so yeah. So we'll brainstorm about the conversation between me interviewing coronavirus via Zoom meeting, Zoom interview. Back in the days, it used to be Skype. I like Skype, okay, but Zoom is more geared toward multiple participants. Okay, so that's what Zoom is good at. So, but it'd be one-on-one interview. But just nowadays, Zoom is very mainstream thing. So yeah, we'll just call it Zoom interview with coronavirus. Okay, yeah, yeah. Of course, not to make light of the situation. Yeah, but I think it would be a fruitful approach because I don't want this paper to be prosaic. I want it to be more entertaining, interesting. So yeah, yeah, yeah. So earlier today, I went to a park and did some running lunchtime, and also some pull-ups. In the morning, also I did some exercise. What kind of exercise did I do this morning? Yeah, my calf, my thigh, squats and you know stuff. So I don't know. It's like today is Wednesday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My goodness, 4 days. Wow. I mean, I don't quite feel like going traveling because I recently went to Kenai, so I don't quite feel the need for traveling, to be honest with you. So I was just here riding and also humanology series, and but I don't know. I kind of feel overwhelmed by this amount of time. A little bit scary to have these 4 days entirely coming to me and only me. Okay, because I don't have any family members. It's a little bit intimidating, to be honest with you, if that makes sense. Yeah. So is this okay? Some people commit suicide, right? Of all different reasons, but one of reasons people commit suicide is because it's like we are, we can think of it this way: we are fighting with the time. If we have big amount of free time, it's a fight, it's a war with a person and the time. Okay, how do we lose the war with the time? We get bored. In psychology, they use the term depression, right? We don't use that. We don't even use that term depression in humanology. We don't have that concept, and we don't want to have it, right? It's just boredom. That's what it is. If we don't do anything, well, our body start to become very lethargic because if we don't move around physically, our body, the blood start to coagulate and blood become very thick, like blood clot, right? Yeah, that's why we need to move around physically. Otherwise, blood start to clog the vessels very bad, right? Yeah, healthy body is all about blood circulation. So it's about diet, diet, and exercise, regular exercise. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll do exercise. I'll do exercise. Yeah, maybe I go hiking, just in town, not too far away. Oh, we have many parks here, so hiking trails. So yeah, maybe I go hiking. And so yeah, we have to fight the time by doing something that we find very constructive, that we find beneficial to us, right? Yeah, yeah. So many people. So during holiday season, that's the time where a lot of suicide happens, right? It's because um, people get bored. Some people they have nothing to do, all right? And boredom become very big pain. So it's like this copium, right? Energy, life energy. If it does not get used, it negatizes into boredom. So this negative energy, it start making negative thoughts. Okay, I guess that's what they call depression, but we don't use that term because it's too depressing. Okay, it's not healthy to even use that term, depression. Also in psychology, they frequently use this concept of narcissism. We don't use that concept either in humanology. Why? Because egocentrism is something very natural. It's nothing bad, nothing good. It's just the way it is. Egocentrism. It's something unavoidable. Everybody's egocentric. Okay, so yeah, yeah, we take fundamentally different approach from psychology, psychiatry. Okay, and psychology, psychiatry, they use a lot of drugs. We don't. All the drugs we use is over the counter, like right. What we use instead: diet, exercise, education, religion. Those are our drugs. Okay, so if you ask me, yeah, alcohol and cigarette. Okay, so we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I find something to do, of course. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna commit suicide. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We do sympathize with people who died from suicide, but like we want to solve that problem too, right? What is it? Yeah, hobby, education. That's it. Healthy diet, regular exercise, martial art, dancing, singing. That's what I do. But other people they do like play musical instrument. I can't. I may try many times, but it's just not my thing. Musical instrument. I'm not good at it. So all right, we'll take 5 minutes break. My goodness, I never close my window whole day. Wow. But fortunately, it's not that cold outside. It's like 32, 35 degrees. So I don't know. Oh, boy. I forgot to close the window before I went to work this morning. Wow. Ah, okay. So interview with coronavirus. Do you think it's a good idea? I mean, of course, it's a fiction, but eh, I think I should do it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Not to take make light of the situation, but I don't see any other way to make a nice conversational narrative like in screenplay format otherwise. So yeah, and yeah, so okay, okay, so we'll do Zoom meeting with coronavirus. Okay, yeah, it's acting, screenplay writing, improvisation. Okay, let's do it. Okay, right, action. Uh Hello, Mr. Coronavirus. Thank you for taking my request, our request to interview you over the Zoom online. And so, yeah. And then coronavirus start talking, right? You know what? I'm offended because you didn't invite me to your house. I call that discrimination. Okay. You invited all the other characters in your previous papers. Okay. You invited Jesus. You invited like Socrates to your house and Galileo Galilei and I'm what just because I'm virus. I call that discrimination case. How come you don't invite me to your house, man? I'm offended. Well, with all due respect, Mr. Coronavirus, I'm only human, okay? And if I invite you to my house, I would rather not. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings, but as a human being, I I rather choose the Zoom meeting so that come on, all right? And this coronavirus will say, "Hey, man, you're healthy. What you got nothing to worry about. You're young, relatively speaking, and you do what diet and exercise. Yeah, you do smoke cigarettes and you do drink alcohol, but according to some statistics, yeah, smoking kind of prevents coronavirus because the all those cigarette smoking line your lung, and so coronavirus like us, we cannot quite attach you to your lung, something like that. So you could have invited me. Maybe you should. I can come to your house now. Would you like that? Oh no, no, it's not necessary, Mr. Coronavirus. We just have Zoom meeting instead. Okay. Yeah, I am healthy, but I think uh it's better if we do just Zoom meeting. Okay, so please. Okay, okay. Let me. Yeah. What kind of question do you have? So I interview you. You are the interviewer, right? So ask me any questions, man. Right. And are you gonna pay me for this? My time? Hmm? You gonna pay me? Well, we request you that you take this interview. You do this interview with us pro bono basis. Pro bono? What? For the benefit of humanity? You want me to do this for free? Yes, please, if you don't mind. One of those days you're asking too much, man. Okay, but you know what? Just for you, yeah, just for you, yeah, I'll do this for free. Maybe, yeah, just for the humanity that you call. Okay, yeah, for humanity's sake, I do this interview for free. Okay, yeah, shoot. Ask me any questions. Okay, Mr. Coronavirus. There is this interesting statistics. The death rate, annual death rate trend in America. Yeah. Of course, I make all the citations in the footnotes. Okay, so and according to statistical study of America death rate, like what is death American death rate for a given year? What percentage of population died for a given year? So they calculated that for past 2 decades. Huh? And I'll show you the yearly trend, okay? And then I copy and paste the entire table, maybe draw a graph manually. Oh boy. So that's what I'm gonna have to do tomorrow. All right. I'll be busy. Okay. Riding. Yeah, but I'll do some exercise to prevent blood clots and blood coagulation, clogging of my vessels. I had to do the exercise. Okay. So yeah, I go hiking, I guess, in town, not far away. Well, yeah, cut. Yeah, same. Yeah, we'll take a break from acting. You have plenty of food. Yeah. We'll take a 5 minutes break, okay? And then we continue this screenplay acting. Okay? All right. All right, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I did it cold. It's getting warm. Yeah, outside it was like 35 degrees, 33 degrees Fahrenheit today. Okay, so that's why this house didn't get too cold, although I left the window open by mistake. Okay, because normally I lock the window, all the windows before I go to work. Okay, but today I forgot. Okay, so anyways, okay, action. So yeah, according to the statistics, I mean, for the past all the way from 2008, for the past 12 years, including last year to this year, 2020, 2019. Okay, the death rate has increased annually 0.1% every year since 2008. And that did not change with your arrival at the end of last year to America. Can you explain to us what's going on here? Oh, of course, yeah. You know, people vilify me as like Satan or death, 666, Antichrist, devil, Lucifer, evil. But you know, I'm not that bad, man. Yeah, people vilify me. I'm just trying to survive. multiply and thrive, survive and thrive. You Homo sapiens. That's what you do, man. You people, you go to continents, you multiply, you survive, right? That's what we do too. I mean, so we are doing the same thing as people. What Homo sapiens, you people do. You the people, you do the same thing like we do. So why discriminate against us? We're just trying to survive. No, no, yeah, we understand. But what we ask, the question is, media says all these death numbers. They say people who died from COVID-19, I mean coronavirus. You people, I mean viruses like you. Okay, they say by now like 250,000 Americans died from viruses like you. Okay, but when we look at the statistics from last year to this year, the death rate increased only 0.1%, just like any other year in past 12 years. So that means, oh, that means those people the media says who died from COVID-19, no, they're the kind of people who would have died anyway without COVID-19. That's the only logical conclusion you can make out of these statistics. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, that at least the logic is compelling. But I'm borrowing that line from 24 TV show. Okay. So, Mr. Coronavirus, what do you think about Dr. Anthony Fauci? Yeah, well, mixed feelings. Okay, yeah, he has this grim look, kind of like Emperor in the Star Wars movie. Very, his face kind of look like death. Okay, and it just that's just my opinion as a coronavirus. So, uh, I don't really have high opinion about him. I mean, I guess his intention is good. Maybe he's trying to save lives, or maybe he's trying to be famous and try to scare people so that they are more easier to control, like fascism. His name is Fauci, like Fauci, Faust, fascism. What's the difference? Oh, that's not nice things to say about Dr. Fauci, Mr. Coronavirus. You know, he's a big hero in America, don't you? Yeah, Americans. Yeah, well, yeah, mixed feelings about Americans. Okay, so Dr. Fauci, did he scare Americans more than he should have, in order to gain money, power, and fame, media exposure, and all the interviews, and a lot of money and popularity, fame, or does he really care about American health? And hmm, I don't know. What do you think? Well, Mr. Coronavirus, what I think doesn't matter. I'm the interviewee. You're interviewer. You are the interviewee. So, just here to ask you some questions. Okay, what's your next question then? Mr. Coronavirus. So obviously you're a scientist, right? So you know a lot about science, right? And you've been very successful propagating your virus strand, species, whatever you call it nowadays in virology. So I cannot quite say congratulations on your success of spreading. All right, maybe some mutation happened, and I cannot say congratulations to you. Okay, why? Because I'm a human being. Okay, I'm not a virus. Are you sure you're not a virus? You're talking to me. I'm a virus. So if you can communicate as a human being, well, no matter what you are, you are an entity who's communicating with me, virus. So maybe you are a virus too yourself. Have you ever heard this term metaphysical pathogen? Maybe that's what you are. I mean, that term was introduced in order to describe some toxic ideologies out there. Okay, so it does not refer to a person. It refers to some harmful ideologies. Okay, so well, what I'm saying is, you don't want to say congratulations to me when me and my body survived and thrived. That's not nice. That's very rude, mean, and you are a bad man. You're a bad person. So discriminatory. No, I don't like you. Well, I'm kind of glad that you don't like me, okay? Because I want to maintain a certain distance between you and me, okay, Mr. Coronavirus, with all due respect. You know, you're so horrible, okay? Yeah, ask me next question, man. I'm not. I don't even know why I'm continue to do this interview. Maybe I'm bored. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you, buddy. Thank you, Mr. Coronavirus. And you're not gonna even say happy Thanksgiving to me? Uh, Mr. Coronavirus, I'm sorry, I apologize, but I don't think I'm in liberty to say happy Thanksgiving to you, Mr. Coronavirus, because I'm only a human being. There are things, certain things that I'm allowed to say and disallowed to say, and I'm forbidden to say happy Thanksgiving to you, Mr. Coronavirus. Please find a way to understand my position as a Homo sapiens. Whatever, okay? I hope you go to the devil, go to hell, okay? And but I don't want you. I don't want to go near you. I don't like you, okay? But maybe you live very long years. Like maybe you live what 60, 70 more years from now. How old are you, Wolf? Oh, I'm 42, so okay. Maybe you live for 60 more years, okay? And after you die, I hope you go to hell. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, I appreciate you thinking about me and having opinion about me. It is yeah, it's great honor. So yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah. What's your next question, man? Cut. Okay, yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so it's kind of getting interesting, huh? Yeah, yeah. It could be very offensive to many people, but if we are very good writers, we can be diplomatic, and even if we are dealing with controversial subjects, we can avoid offending anybody. Why? Because we know how to be diplomatic, right? So, okay, right, we'll take 5 minutes. Good. I like the direction it's going. Okay, so okay, we'll take 5 minutes. Yeah. So there is this magazine. Let's take a break, okay? There's this wonderful magazine. It's like a fictional news, right? The Onion, okay? And I'm very proud that they originated from Madison, Wisconsin, okay? Because I lived in Madison, Wisconsin for 7 years. I went to undergrad institution there, so very proud, okay? Yeah, it's huge success, right? The Onion, right? It's that is still in existence. They moved their headquarters to Chicago, Illinois, but originated from Madison, Wisconsin. Or the modern day Three Stooges, the David Zuckerman and Jim Abrams and Mr. Zuckerman's brother. Yeah, they are from Wisconsin too. I don't know what town, but yeah, yeah, yeah. David Zuckerman, like scary movie, airplane movie, and later on, like American Dad, and what's the other cartoon that David Zuckerman did? So American Dad and maybe not American Dad, but it's not Homer Simpson. It's not The Simpsons. There's another cartoon series. I forgot. Okay, Family Guy. The Family Guy. Okay, so yeah, working with others, but he was one of the writers there. Okay, so and but what I figure is that this yeah, yesterday I watched this movie, National Lampoon's Vacation. Okay, I can see a lot of influence. Okay, that yeah, Jim Carrey, many of his movies copied from this John Hughes comedy, National Lampoon. Okay, several. Yeah. Jim Carrey learned from Chevy Chase and John Hughes. I can tell that. Yeah, heavily. Also, the David Zuckerman, the three guys. Yeah, they also learned a lot from John Hughes, Chevy Chase, National Lampoon series. Okay, I can tell the influence, heavy influence. Yeah, it was very interesting movie. Vacation. It was funny. Somewhat shocking too. Okay, some of the jokes they make. Oh, it was like, oh, there's a lot of strong kind of sense of humor. Okay, so even to my taste. All right, so yeah, so the Onion, the online newspaper, kind of fictionalized newspaper. Okay, yeah, they used this. They made some fiction using coronavirus as a character, animated kind of personalized, personated character. Okay, so yeah, and also editorial cartoonists they use coronavirus as a character. Okay, like talking character kind. Yeah, so that's the inspiration for this. Okay, all right, action. Let's do it again. Yeah, so yeah, ask me the next question. Well, okay. So you know about science, right? The virology, physiology. Okay, so can you shed some light on the subject matter? Okay, so because some people get exposed to coronavirus, but it's like a flu, and there's this vaccine development, and but some people get really sick from coronavirus, right? So and like you said, maybe people who they say media says that people who died, number of people who died because of coronavirus, you're saying no, they died with coronavirus, but the cause of death is something else, according to statistics, right? They are the kind of people who would have died anyways without coronavirus. Okay, so that's what you're saying. But whether that's true or not, okay, we'll leave that judgment to the people. Okay. Well, so yeah, that's a theory. That's a possibility. Okay. So, uh, okay, whatever. Let's move on. So, uh, so you and your fellow colleague viri, all right. So, what kind of people are vulnerable to coronavirus, and what people are not vulnerable? Oh man, it's all about diet and exercise, okay? And yeah, blood circulation. Yeah, if you do cardio, your healthy immune system, your antibody production, that's the most effective vaccine out there. Why? Because pharmaceutical companies they make vaccine against one strand, one species, subspecies of us, coronavirus. But we mutate. We are master of mutation. I almost said masturbation, but no. We are master of mutation. Okay. So yeah, they come up with some whatever vaccine. Yeah, we mutate again, and then they will have to come up with another vaccine. We mutate again. So it's like moving target, chasing. Okay, so but guess what? Pharmaceutical companies they will be making a lot of money thanks to us. So they should be thanking us. Coronavirus. We are making them a lot of money, but they never once thanked us. So I don't like them. I'm not a huge fan of those people. Okay. Okay. So exercise and diet. Okay. Healthy immune body. Yeah, antibody is very versatile. It kind of shapes. You can. Yeah, antibody. Yeah, you can make different shapes, right? So if what you're saying is if I do diet and exercise, my immune system is very efficient and very healthy, very strong immune system. So no matter how you mutate, and my strong body antibody immune system can adjust to the shape of your viral proteins, surface proteins effectively and fast. So I never get sick, no matter how many times you mutate yourself. Bingo. Yeah, so eat healthy, do healthy exercise, eat well. Yeah, reduce sugar and fat because that's really bad for the blood vessels. It kind of clogs the blood vessels. Sugar and fat, okay. And yeah, eat a lot of vegetables, do diet, exercise, then your blood circulation will be very efficient and you replenish your body with oxygen, nutrients, vitamins, minerals. Yeah, man. Yeah, do it. You'll never get sick. Oh, thank you, Mr. Coronavirus. You're giving us better advices than many doctors. Let me tell you something about doctors. Okay, some of them are good, but some other doctors, they're more interested in making money or being famous. Okay, and when people are sick, guess who make all the money in the world? Yeah, doctors, nurses, medical professionals, insurance companies, pharmaceutical companies. Okay, I'm not saying they are all bad. I'm not defaming them. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, look at food industry, for example. Food industry, agriculture, whatever, right? Or food industry, manufacture of snacks. Okay, they make more money when people eat more. So there's this conflict of interest between health and all this food industry, medical industry, insurance industry. Okay, they make more money when people eat more and when people are less healthy. Okay. Okay. Huh. So what you're saying is, what I'm getting at, I mean, what I think you're getting at is, if I do diet, I eat less, so food industry like make less money, and then if I exercise, if I'm healthy, then I don't need to see doctors. I don't need to buy drugs from pharmaceutical companies, so they make less money. So if I do diet and exercise, well, exercise doesn't cost any money because I just go to park and run. I do push-ups and sit-ups at home. So if I'm exercising, it saves me money, but other people are not making any money out of my exercise habit. If I'm healthy, other people are not making any money. If I eat less, food industry make less money. So are you saying there's some conspiracy going on with these different industrial complexes? Well, there might be, but what I'm saying is the interest of industries are not quite well aligned, not always well aligned with people's health. That's my point. Mr. Coronavirus, are you trying to kill us or are you trying to save us? Well, I'm coronavirus. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, to hurt people, to cause many people in all these illnesses. I repent. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe we should stop doing that. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, maybe. So you have virus, right? Would you mutate yourself so that you infect only the kind of animals and plants and not us? Okay, what kind of animals and plants? The kind of animals and plants that we people don't like. That's very self-serving to say. What I'm saying is, Mr. Coronavirus, please convince your colleagues, your fellow viruses, right? There are some undesirable animals and plants to us human beings. And maybe you can mutate yourself so that you infect them and not us. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? Getting interesting, right? Very good. We'll take 5 minutes. How interesting. let's take a little break from all the screenplay writing, acting, improvisation. So in psychology, yeah, they tend to change the catchphrase. Okay, back in the days it was depression. Okay, nowadays they call it anxiety. That's the catchword. Yeah, so I kind of feel sorry because psychology, yeah, there's some good results in what they're doing, experimental psychology and some others, okay. But they were not exposed to the kind of humanological knowledge that we have here. So yeah, I keep writing and share it with them. Okay, no problem. And I already have written many things, but of course, it's not some academic journals. It's online database, so not many people know about it. Okay, so but I did submit to journals. They all rejected my papers, so our papers. So yeah, but we are doing our best. Okay, I'm doing my best too. So I keep writing. Okay, so yeah, we help them out. Okay, so basically they're lacking some backbone substantive knowledge about human being. Okay, and we want to help them out so that they can help other people better. Okay, so yeah, in due time, I'm sure it will happen. Okay, so when that I don't know, only God knows. Okay. If it's in His plan, it will happen. I'm pretty sure He it's in His plan. Otherwise, why would God give us all this wonderful knowledge and wisdom? Okay, yeah, He will make it public. I mean, it's already public out there. In humanized series, this Google YouTube, okay, it's already out there. All right, so it just takes time, and I think it will happen. Okay, I'm sure God gave us all this wisdom and knowledge for good reasons to save the world, save people that He created. I'm sure it's in His plan. Okay, okay, now so action. Let's get back to this. Okay, okay, Mr. Coronavirus. Yeah, I'm talking about animals and plants like blood-sucking mosquitoes. All right. And if you mutate yourself so that you can infect only the blood sucking mosquitoes, man, you are so selfish. What about fish? You are so selfish. What about fish? They eat mosquito larvae. What about dragonflies and birds? They eat blood sucking mosquitoes. Have you ever thought about them? Oh, Mr. Coronavirus, no problem. They can eat something else. All right. There are plenty of sea in the sea, okay, or pond. They will eat something else, okay? They're not gonna go extinct because all the blood-sucking mosquitoes die. Oh, there is something else. They are harmless, like gadflies. They don't suck blood, okay? So, and many of those flies, yeah, they are also pollinators too, okay? So, Mr. Coronavirus, okay, please convince your colleagues so that you mutate such that you only infect blood-sucking mosquitoes. Okay, so what if we do that and all the blood-sucking mosquitoes are gone? Then we'll what? Die of starvation after the extinction of blood-sucking mosquitoes in the world? Oh, there are many more undesirable animals and plant species out there. Okay. What else? What if some of my coronavirus colleagues are vegetarians? Well, yeah, the poison hemlocks, poisonous water hemlocks, poison ivies. Please mutate yourself and feed on them, and we give them to you. Poison ivy, poison hemlocks. We're not going to miss them at all. No, so they are all yours, and there are a lot of those plants, poisonous plants, and we don't want them. We're not going to miss them. What if they poison us though? Oh, you are a virus, right? Yeah, yeah, mutate again so that you don't get poisoned by those poisonous plants. You're like you said, you're a master of mutation, right? What else? What other? What if some of us coronavirus are like carnivores? What other animals do you have in mind? Let's see. Yeah, ticks, blood-sucking ticks, or bed bugs, blood-sucking bed bugs. Please eat them. You know what? That's so humiliating. You want us to eat those dirty insects, dirty bugs, while you eat what? In this Thanksgiving days, you eat what? Fresh cooked turkey and steak, beef steak, and pork and chicken and nice salad like broccoli. And you Homo sapiens, you eat those fancy stuff like milk and almond milk and everything. And it's so discriminatory, so offensive to us viruses. You want us to eat those dirty, blood-sucking bugs? You Homo sapiens, you people, you're so horrible. Hey, what I'm saying is, let's help us each other, okay? You help us, we help you, okay? Yeah, just mutate, and I don't. You are. No offense, please, but you're still virus, right? You have like protein coding, right? A lot of protein coding, and then inside of that you have RNA or DNA, like sometimes single strand, right? I so when you attack those poison hemlocks or ticks, bed bugs, it's very molecular level. It's just proteins are proteins. That's all the same. Carbohydrates, they're all the same. Okay, human protein or bed bug proteins, they're in molecular level, they are all amino acids. You have tryptophan, you have whatever amino acids, okay? It's been a long time since I studied biochemistry, okay? So they're all the same thing, okay? You have very small, you have protein code, so you need protein, right? You have DNA strand, okay, or RNA, right? So you need DNA, RNA, okay? Yeah, bed bugs, they have DNA, RNA, they have nucleic acids, these building blocks. Yeah, the same thing in Homo sapiens or bed bug. It's the same kinds of amino acids and same kind of carbohydrates, lipids, vitamin, mineral. You can get everything you want by attacking bed bugs or ticks or mosquitoes. I guarantee you that. Okay, okay, okay. If you put it that way, yeah, I think about it. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Mr. Coronavirus. I hope you mutate in such a direction such that you would help us, Homo sapiens, by your mutation so that you get rid of all those. You feed on, you eat, survive and thrive by eating those ticks and bed bugs and mosquitoes and poison hemlocks and poison ivies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We wipe them out one by one. Okay, so we keep in touch. Okay, so once we extinguish those so-called undesirable plants and animal species, if we extinguish them, we give you a call and so that you give us next list of undesirable plants and animals. Oh, no problem. So yeah, yeah, we'll be happy to inform you of those undesirable plants and animals. Yeah. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Mr. Coronavirus. Bye. Soon. Okay, that'll be that. Okay, so I have plenty to write tomorrow. Okay, so okay, good. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I know how to do this because I used to write screenplays, okay, and I used to write novels, right? So, yeah, I'm a writer, okay. So, it's one of my hobbies, okay. So, yeah, I know how to do these things, okay. I used to be an actor. I learned how to improvise, all right? Yeah, yeah. It's kind of second nature to me. I'm trained to do these kind of things, okay. So it's creative writing class, acting class. Yeah, very good. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, yeah, that segment is done and over with. Very good. Probably you take about 5 pages. What we had come up with just now. So there will be like one session of writing, most likely tomorrow morning. Right, so, yeah, cool, good, job well done. I hope you liked it. Okay, so yeah, we'll take 5 minutes break and maybe we'll talk about politics. Maybe talk about something else, totally different. Okay, all right, all right. Let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, so the window has been open for about 8 hours, 10 hours. So this house got more than enough oxygen. So yeah, I don't really have to open the window today during the breaks. Okay. So after this episode, what would I do? Yeah, I'm not gonna write, of course. Yeah, I write maybe probably like tomorrow morning. And yeah, maybe I watch a movie. So what movie do I watch? I'm not sure. Uh, yeah, maybe another National Lampoon. Maybe the Animal House. But they got better review than others. European Vacation that didn't get good review. Okay, so I mean I watched the movie. So there are six of them. Okay, I've watched two so far. Uh, but I think it's a good idea to watch all of them. There are only six of them, right? Original National Lampoon. Okay, I'm kind of inclined to watch all of them, no matter what the review is, like Rotten Tomato, whatever. No matter what the review, Metacritics, whatever. No matter what the review is, yeah, I am inclined to watch all of them. Okay, because yeah, National Lampoon series that's something else. Okay, I'm talking about six original. All right, later on, yeah, probably like diluted. They're not the original. Okay, so there are only six original National Lampoons. Okay, so yeah, I think I will watch all of them. Okay, so why? It's entertaining, also educational. Yeah, how to make jokes, how to be funny. Because when I write these academic research papers, yeah, I make a lot of jokes. Why? Well, first of all, I enjoy making jokes, so it's entertaining to me, and also it's entertaining to the readers too. Okay, so it's kind of important, entertainment, right? Yeah, I don't want these research papers to be like too heavy, boring, too formalistic, like starchy. No, I don't want that. I want it to be entertaining. Okay, and so later on, it may attract people just because it's for its entertainment value, right? Yeah, so that it has good purpose. Academic research paper being funny, so it's kind of important, so that more and more people would read it, and let's bring people to the education of science and stuff. Okay, yeah, it has good purpose, entertainment, very important. Okay, do you think Mr. Jesus Christ has good sense of humor? Maybe not. Had Jesus ever made a joke? Uh, how about Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Isaac Newton, Galileo? Did they have some decent sense of humor? Maybe not. I don't know. Right? We don't count Mr. Albert Einstein because what he's famous for, like special general relativity, he got it wrong. So we don't really mention Albert Einstein very much. Why? Because he's not a very good scientist. He's not nowhere in the level of Isaac Newton or Galilei or Kepler or Copernicus. He's not. Well, at least as far as I can tell. Okay, so most likely he'll go down in history in shame, right? With Albert Einstein. Why? because he was wrong. Not only that, I mean, yeah, hey, we all make mistakes, right? But it was not his fault that his theories, two wrong theories, special general relativity theories, it got wide acceptance for a century by now. All right, it's not his fault that people accepted his theories, but he was wrong, and for 100 years, billions of people were wrong. So later on in the future, there will be some shame attached to his name, although it was not his fault. Because we all make mistakes, right? It was not his fault that he got a lot of popularity and mainstream status. That was not his fault. He's not in control of that. Okay? But there will be some shame attached to his name, although it was not his fault. Okay? Because he misguided people, although it was not intentional. He didn't know. So it's blind leading the blind. But still, he misguided many people, although he didn't intend to. Right? He had good intention. He thought he was right, but he was wrong. So, so it's not gonna look good on him, okay? Because he misguided just way too many people, although he did not intend misguiding people, right? But just because he misguided people for many people for very long period of time, like 100 years, yeah, yeah, there is a shame attached to his name. Okay, so but hopefully future generation will be give him some sympathy, generosity, and not be too harsh on him. Okay, although he passed away a long time ago, but still, maybe he's in heaven. Hopefully, he's not in hell. Oh boy, it's making some jokes. And we talked about this before. Okay, afterlife maybe it has to do with person's fame or notoriety. Okay, so Mr. Albert Einstein maybe he's in heaven now because he has good reputation, posthumous, right? Maybe that's heaven and hell. But maybe in the future, maybe God will force him to move from heaven to hell because his reputation, in my opinion, my prediction, will start to go down because more and more people will start to realize his special and general relativity theories are wrong. That will be my prediction. I may be wrong. Okay? Yeah. So as his reputation declines, maybe that's like Mr. Albert Einstein being forced to move from heaven to hell. Okay. I just wanted to look at it. Wanted to think about afterlife, heaven and hell. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll write about it too in this paper. My phone is charging. Okay. I like washing my face, my hands in the kitchen sink because it's bigger. Bathroom sink, too small, right? But I put the faucet of my kitchen sink to the coldest water. Why? Because I like drinking cold water. Okay. But bathroom sink is already always in the hottest, the faucet angle. Okay. So in the winter, yeah, I'm forced to wash my face in the bathroom sink. But when I wash my hands, yeah, I don't mind cold water, so I typically wash in the kitchen sink. All right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so okay, maybe we'll talk about politics. Okay, so okay. Okay, we're back. So politics, huh? Okay. Yeah, President Trump. Yeah, he's. I mean, he's topping funny as a winner. Okay. So my attitude, one way to look at it is like, okay, if you cannot be funny, entertaining as a winner, perhaps you can be entertaining as a loser. Okay. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of entertainment out of President Trump's desperate effort to stay in power, like all the lawsuits and whatnot, right? Hey, nobody knows. Who knows? Maybe his lawsuits to invalidate election, maybe he has some legal merits. Okay, I don't know. Anything can happen, right? Yeah, but I don't think he will cause some coup d'état. Coup d'état. I doubt it. Okay. Yeah, he is acting like a child, right? Somewhat delusional, right? Yeah, so some psychiatrist, psychologist, okay, diagnosed him, okay, with some mental illness, and that's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, so the way I would diagnose President Trump with some mental illness, yeah, delusion of persecution, delusion of grandeur, because yeah, he's thinking all other countries is taking advantage of America, delusion of persecution. Okay, and also delusion of grandeur, of course, right? They were my diagnosis. And yeah, I mean, he still claims that he won the election. Okay, maybe he did. I mean, only God knows. Yeah, this humongous scale, national scale of election fraud. That's a possibility, right? Yeah. No one knows for sure, right? Yeah, it could have happened. I don't know, right? Maybe he's right. Maybe he won big. No one knows. Okay. Maybe there was some election fraud, right? It's possible. Okay. I mean, court system, judges, justices, they are humans too. They are not gods. Okay. They are not oracles. Okay. They don't have direct communication with God. Okay. So we don't know. We just do our best to find truth and justice. But this world is not really about mostly some of us to care about justice, truth, morality, ethics. But not many people pursue that. Okay. Most people, yeah, they're nice. Okay, but they're self-serving, self-interest, egocentric. It's just how human nature is. Okay, so they want because people want to survive, right? They want to make money. So it's like stock market. They invest on rising stocks so that they buy cheap and sell high, right? Ideology is like that too. So most people, they invest their disposable time and disposable energy into rising ideologies. Let me write that. Yeah, if you have disposable income, some people invest their disposable income into to rising stocks in the stock market, right? So just like that, metaphysically speaking, in analogy to stock market, yeah, when people have disposable time, disposable some extra energy, yeah, they invest on rising ideologies. Okay, so that kind of explains BLM, how it gained momentum. Okay, so let me write that down too. But what goes up must come down, right? Something like that. Yeah. Action, reaction, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I feel good and kind of low energy, I guess. Why? I mean, yesterday I wrote like 5 pages, right? Yeah. So today I didn't write because I wasn't ready. But I feel good. I'm healthy. I'm in good mood. It's just that I think it's a temperature change. Okay, it got too warm these days. It's like 30s. So whenever the temperature changes from cold to warm or warm to cold, our body takes extra energy to adjust to the new temperature setting of the weather. Okay, so I think that's what it is. Yeah, I kind of feel low energy today. It's just energy level adjust my body adjusting to new temperature setting that takes a lot of energy to do that. So yeah, I think that's what it is. But I feel very good. Okay, so okay. You know some martial arts? Uh, After yesterday's episode, yeah, I did some martial arts. Okay, so maybe we take 5 minutes break and I show you some tricks. Okay, in theory, right? Those are the so really, really powerful martial arts concept that I learned from my friends. They're quite powerful ones. Okay, so and also it has to do so with science, physics. Okay, so whenever I see martial artist friends back in the days, I ask them to tell me their tricks, teach me, and they did. Okay, I humbled myself. Hey man, your kung fu is better than mine, so yeah, teach me. Okay, oh, they were more than happy to teach me. Yeah, so I learned many good martial arts. Okay, because I asked them, I want to learn from them, and they told me, okay, really good ones. Okay. Also, I watch martial art movies. Okay, and I learn from martial art movies too. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll do that. Okay. Oh, so what's in the dinner menu? Some leftover Chinese food. I put some vegetables in there and cook it. Okay. Watching National Lampoon's original National Lampoon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that Animal House. It's about fraternity in some college. Yeah. Oh, maybe, yeah. I think I'll watch that. Yeah. All right. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay. Oh, and then we'll do some martial arts. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, uh, we study martial arts for entertainment purpose, also to strengthen our spirit, exercise, strengthen our body, or just for fun, right? Yeah. I mean, because as humanologists, we know very good diplomatic skills. So even before some kind of fight comes, we prevent fights, right? Intervention, peacemaking. So we don't really need martial arts, okay? But actually, we do. Why? Because when we know martial arts, people know that we know martial arts. Okay, so they start to behave around us. We develop this kind of charisma, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you know enough martial art, people start to notice. Although you are not showing them off your martial art skills. Okay, just by demeanor, yeah, people know. Okay, so yeah, we need to know martial arts to make peace, prevent crimes, and prevent fights. Yeah, diplomatic skill. Yeah, when I was in campaign trail, I met some people, not that many. Some people who did not like my candidacy. Their attitude is like, "Oh, you think you are smarter than the rest of us? Is that why you are running for political office?" How offensive. Hmm? Yeah, so when they want to talk to me and not listen, not interested in my opinions and ideas, I let them talk and I be a good listener. Yeah, let's donate some of my happiness to them. Okay, some love. Yeah. Many times they were just talking on and on and on. No problem. Okay, I listen. And I learn some too. Okay. And some others give me good advices out of friendly love. But some other times, some other people were quite hostile. No problem. Okay. I hear them out. Whether they are friendly or hostile. Doesn't matter. Yeah. I treated them as my bosses, superiors, the voters. Okay, so let me turn off the heater. Okay. Yeah. So, but martial arts is interesting, at least in theory, right? So, like, for example, have you watched a movie by featuring Jean Claude Van Damme? I like many of his movies. Okay, he's a handsome guy, good muscles. I don't like his tattoos, but yeah, good martial artist, former ballet dancer, right? Very flexible, right? Yeah, good kicks, right? Yeah. One of the movies, I don't remember what movie title that was, but it was in close quarter, like corridor. He was cornered, right? Yeah, in some Jackie Chan movies, it's like that too. You have been cornered on the wall, against the wall, no problem. What do? You bounce off of that wall. You use the wall as your weapon. If somebody is coming at me, we're just doing acting, hypothetical scenarios, okay? If somebody coming at me when I'm in my bathroom stall, just I'm cornered, right? No problem. I use the wall behind me as a weapon against my opponent. Yeah, back kick. I kick back the wall behind me in order to double the strength when I punch him or whatever, headbutt him. Okay. So close quarter, yeah, you use your second joint like elbow, knee, headbutt, or your shoulder. If somebody's behind you, your butt, whatever. Okay. Oh, yeah. Because elbow, knee, that's shorter, right? So it's not a full punch, but it's like elbow punch because your enemy is very close, close quarter. Okay. And there are some other techniques. Okay, so that I learned from my friends. In order to when you swing, do the swing in a rotational fashion, You can strengthen the impact of the swing by uh, it's kind of physics. Okay, by grabbing your wrist with another hand, like this or this, so that it doesn't when you well hypothetical. Okay, if you punch an opponent, let's say it's a bear. Okay, if you punch an opponent, okay, it's action reaction. You recoil once you hit this bear, whatever. Okay, opponent. Okay, and but if you grab the wrist of this punching hand, it will prevent from recoiling. Right, you're holding it so that it doubles the impact. Okay, so that's another technique. Okay, so more techniques. Yeah, Muay Thai. Okay, you grab somebody and then knee, where there's traditional Muay Thai boxing. Okay, grab somebody and then knee, right? But it doesn't have to be like that. Okay, you grab somebody and then punch, so that when you punch this wild bear, this bear's head does not go anywhere. It doesn't move back or to the side. So you grab the bear's head and then you punch it, so that it doubles the impact. It's physics, okay? There's some other techniques too, okay? It's something I learned from my some of my Korean friends who's very good at judo, jujitsu. Okay, there's the technique you can dislocate a person's shoulder. Okay, it's like okay, you grab a bear's arm, right, and you push the bear's torso and you jerk it like this. Okay, then you can dislocate this bear's arm. Okay, just know these things in theory, but don't do that to people though, unless this you are defending yourself or somebody else. All right, because you don't want to pay their insurance bill. You don't want to get sued in court of law for personal injury. Okay, you do not want to injure people. Okay, unless it's a legitimate self-defense or defense of others. Okay, and there are some techniques. Yeah, I of course common theme. Yeah, you can punch somebody's or bear's crotch with your knee, right? Or snake style. Okay, you may miss one time, okay, but you do it multiple times, then it has more probability of hitting the eyes or eyeballs of this bear, okay. And punch the nose, punch the neck, you make it narrower, right? Leopard style, right? Bear's neck, right? Or bear's jaw, okay. Or like, yeah, this jaw, right? Multiple times, two hands, and then what else? Yeah, bear's collarbone, okay. Okay, collarbone. Okay. Yeah. There are many techniques. Okay, so at least I know them in theory. Okay, because I never needed to use it, and I hope I never do. Okay, and we know how to prevent that kind of situation. Yeah, be diplomatic, be loving, be kind, be nice, be pretty, be handsome, be fit, be beautiful, be nice, be humorous. Right, willing to tolerate people. Then people love you. They will never want to hurt you. No, they will want you to live, survive, and thrive because you are entertaining. Okay, you make people around you happy by being beautiful, by being cool, by being nice. So everybody's happy around you. Okay, so they will be very protective of you. Why? Because people want to be happy, and you are making them being happy. You make them happy. You are making them happy. So they love you. They will protect you because people want to be happy, and you are making them happy by being beautiful, by being nice, by being loving, tolerant. Okay, so yeah, violence stops. crime prevention. Okay. Okay. We'll take 5 minutes break. Let me write that down. Oh, we'll take 5 minutes. Yeah, we're writing a lot. That's good. Okay, we are back. Sorry about long break, but social messaging. I have too many friends in the social media. I cannot say Thanksgiving to everybody, but the social media friends that I've been frequently talking, yeah, I think it's the right thing to say hello. It's holiday season. Okay, give me 1 second, okay? Yeah, it's kind of getting chilly. But Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so I still have more time to say Thanksgiving to more friends. But yeah, you want to talk more about martial arts? We can. Yeah, I know many tricks, at least in theory. Okay, so like Jackie Chan's movie. Okay, yeah, he used common ordinary objects like lamp, sticks, furniture, can crawl under, jump over. Okay, yeah, that's Jackie Chan. Very ingenious kind of martial artist. Very, very smart, creative, right? Well, let me turn off that microwave. It's making background noise. Let me put more some wine. Yeah, I put this red wine, the this aluminum, whatever, semi-metallic, semi-plastic, things like this, so that it doesn't have a decanter. Okay, so it kind of the drops of red wine kind of flow down. To stop that, I put it like this, kind of flat, right, so that it stops the remnant red wine drop from going all the way down. Okay. Yeah, you get dry. You get caught in the middle and dry. Okay. So, some martial art tricks that I learned from my friends. Yeah, I mean you can grapple like this football stars, right? Football players. Yeah, you can grapple. Grappling is very good, like wrestling. But wrestling, there's some skin diseases like is it virus herpes? That's common among wrestlers. Okay, because they do skin to skin contact, grappling, just wrestling. Okay, so there's some herpes that transmits skin to skin contact in wrestlers among wrestlers. Okay, yeah, you have to be mindful of that because you don't want to get herpes. Okay, all right. But yeah, wrestling, very strong martial art, Western style, very cool stuff. Okay, very Western. Yeah, yeah. Also boxing, very cool, right? Western boxing, fencing, very cool martial art, Western martial arts. Okay, so yeah, Western martial art, they have good stuff there too. Yeah, so grappling, you get so close to your enemy so that this enemy cannot punch you or kick you. You are just way too close. Okay. Yeah, grappling is good. Yeah. So if somebody come at you as a grappler, right, and you have to lower your body, right, so that this person don't knock you over and be on top of you. Okay. But in jujitsu, yeah, sometimes, yeah, jujitsu extremely powerful martial arts, Japanese martial arts. Okay, you can wrap around your legs and you can still control somebody on top of you. Okay. So yeah, in wrestling, they want if I'm a wrestler, I want the opponent to face the ground so that I'm on top of him and this my opponent is facing the ground, not me. Okay. Yeah, wrestling is very cool. Okay. I know some in theory. Okay. So because when I practice martial arts, I don't practice with other people. I practice by myself. Okay. So anyway. And some other forms of martial arts techniques. Well, you throw down, push down a person to the ground or even to the edge of a furniture. That's something. Or against the wall. You push somebody against the wall, or against the furniture, or even edge of the furniture, or to the ground. Yeah. In Korean martial art, there is this Korean martial art is like competitive Korean martial art form. It's called serum. Serum. Okay. So it's very cool Korean martial art. Okay. And also very popular back in the days, 1980s. Okay. Serum. So basically, it's like two opponents are standing and they grab each other's belts, and the person wins if this person make the other opponent fall to the ground. So the common technique, yeah, legs, okay. This person is standing, right? Whew, and then push. Okay. Yeah, you trip the leg with your leg to another opponent's leg so that this person have only one leg on the ground, one foot on the ground, and you push him over so that he falls to the ground. Okay. Yeah, that's serum, Korean traditional. It's not martial art per se, but it can be martial art, and also it's really something really cool. Serum, okay, and of course Japanese judo, jujitsu. Yeah, you grab somebody and like you twist your torso, your waist, right? And then you throw him over your shoulder, something like that. It's been a very long time since I learned this. Okay, so yeah, so there's an opponent, right? I grab his arm and I rotate my body and I throw him over my shoulder. So it's like it's as if I put myself in a very vulnerable position. Okay, so I'm facing my opponent, right? I grab his arm and I turn my body so that he's behind me, but I'm grabbing his arm, right? And using this hinge point, this fulcrum, like a lever, I lift up him up using my waist, hip, and my shoulder, and I throw him over to the ground. Okay, so that's judo, jujitsu, Japanese. Okay, something really cool. Yeah, I have learned many different forms of martial arts from my friends. Sometimes in school, right? Yeah, watching movies or just chatting with my friends. Yeah, so if you know a lot of this martial art knowledge, okay, yeah, at least you not get involved into any fights because you already know a lot of martial arts. You don't have to prove yourself to other people that your kung fu is very good, high quality. Okay, you become more forgiving. You're way up there, so you're looking down. Okay, so yeah. So when some people give you attitude, yeah, I can kick your kasta very easily. Okay, but just out of humanness, I just tolerate you. Okay, but in your mind, you can kick that person's kaister very easily. Okay, so yeah, so you can avoid some unnecessary fights, violence by tolerating them. Why? Because you are way up there. You're kind of looking down at that person who's being rude, mean, because you can kick that person kaister very easily, right? It's like, yeah, okay, I tolerate you. Out of sympathy, okay. Yeah. So what's cooking in my microwave? You have leftover Chinese food and leftover salad, right? Salad, yeah, vegetable, I need them. I love vegetables. But if I cook it in the microwave with some water, boil it, steam it, it's a lot easier to chew. But it's still fiber, right? Yeah, I need fiber. Yeah. Yeah. Vegetables, they become more chewable, easier to chew if we boil them. Okay, so not too much. Okay, we want to preserve the kind of chewy texture, crunchiness. So, yeah, we don't want it to become like mushy, right? But yes, microwave in the water mixed with leftover Chinese food. So yeah, we take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we're done with the martial arts discussion. Okay, we talk about politics. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we take 5 minutes. This red wine is Malbec, like South America Malbec. I love it. Malbec is good. Yeah, good, amazing. Like very like fruity, dry red wine. Malbec, love it. Okay, we are back. So yeah, let's talk some more about martial arts. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll talk about politics later. Okay. So I hear all these wonderful ideas from my friends. Okay. So if somebody has a gun, right, you can distract that person by throwing your water bottle, your cell phone, whatever, throw something. So this gunner would get distracted. Okay. Of course, there's risk of you becoming next target of this lone gunman, right? So yeah, then principle occlusion. Okay, you even if it is thin veil or curtain, but principle occlusion, the gunner don't know where you are. Okay, then you lower, crawl on the ground, right? Lower your body, crawl on the ground, get down on the ground, and you crawl out of that situation. Just hide yourself somewhere. Okay, and get out of there. Okay, so right. And yeah, it sounds like make yourself very big, shocking, so that this person get distracted. Okay, and some other situation, yeah, is real stories that I heard from my friends. Okay, some of them martial art instructors, but they don't show it. Okay, so sometimes some robbers try to mock them, rob them. Okay, with a knife. So some friends of mine, yeah, in that situation, they broke this robber's arm bones. Okay, because they're martial art instructors. They got muscle, they got enough strength, they got techniques. Okay, so this robber dropped the knife because his arm is broken in a couple of places. Okay, and my friend called the police. Okay, yeah, that was that. All right, so self defense. Okay, so no trouble. Okay, yeah, so and in jiu-jitsu, you have submission style. You bend arm, neck, choke, ankle, knee, thigh, hip, whatever joints, finger, toe. Okay, yeah, there's this stepping on the toes, crushing the toes. There's the technique too. Okay, and then yeah, finger, wrist, elbow, shoulder, all the joints like neck, torso, hip, knee, ankle, toes. Yeah, grab them, and if you are in a very emergency situation, you can jerk it and twist it, cause if not break it, but you can cause some serious damage to that robber, mugger, murderer, or rapist. Okay, and you can totally neutralize that person by twisting one joint of that person. Yeah, just grab and jerk it, just maybe 1 inch. Okay, and this person joint wherever it can be broken or it can be some seriously injured, and this person can get totally neutralized so that you can call the police in the meantime. Oh, so those are some self-defense techniques. Okay, hopefully it never happened to you. Hopefully you never get into that kind of situation. Hopefully it never happened to you. Okay, but knowledge of martial art, it prevents that kind of incidents, right? And yeah, be aware of your surroundings, right? Yeah. And be nice, of course. Be beautiful. Oh yeah, make people happy. Then you'll be safe and sound. Okay, so yeah. There are so many other techniques. There are like this Chinese palm style, like this. Okay, eardrum. You can make this person, if this person is trying to rob you, mug you, some Chinese style martial art like this on the ear, gone. Okay, punch in the nose, gone. Punch in the jaws like Western boxing style, gone. Okay, yeah, punch the neck with leopard style, kind of thin but very strong. Okay, gone. Okay, yeah, eyes, right, right. The snake style, gone. So yeah, it's martial arts. It could be fatal. It could be miming, permanent injury, even. Okay, but crimes is like war zone. Yeah, Mr. George Floyd. We regret he passed away, but police officers, they are dealing with war against crimes every day. Okay, any war, there's some collateral casualty. Sometimes innocent people die. Like Miss Breonna Taylor, was she in Kansas or something? Yeah, I mean, but she hung out with some criminalistic kind of boyfriend. Okay, so I will regret her passing, but yeah, police officers, they were shot at by her boyfriend, so they had to respond. They didn't know some innocent person was behind the door. Okay, any war, there's some collateral damage, collateral casualty. Any war, innocent people die, and police officers they are in war against criminals. Okay, so yeah, innocent people die sometimes. Okay, that's just nature of any war and crime. Police officers dealing with criminals is a war. So yeah, there are some innocent casualties. So BLM, yeah, nowadays the cell phone or this camera, okay, so most people don't understand this language of brute force. Some of us we do, right? We may be civilians who practice martial arts, or we may be veterans of foreign war. So, yeah, so we are not quite shocked about all these happenings, events, but most people are not conversant. They don't understand the language of brute force, brute martial arts, and also maybe most people are not veterans of war, so they were shocked in the cell phone footage, right? But some of us we are not shocked at all, okay? Because we understand the language, we understand the concept of collateral damage, collateral casualty in any war, right? But most people don't. Okay? So that's post COVID-19 BLM. Post COVID slash Floyd BLM ism. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, it has to do with COVID-19. Yeah, so I have to write about that. Alright. Chapter 4, Chapter 5. Chapter 4 is about will be about COVID-19. Chapter 5 will be about BLM. Okay. Post COVID slash Floyd BLM. Okay. Yeah, it's in the agenda. I have about months to write this. Yeah, I would rather finish writing this first paper of the year before the year's end. Why? It's nice deadline, natural deadline to have. Yeah. And then I can put 5 papers together and publish a book, online book, right? So yeah, so I start writing most likely like tomorrow morning, right? So BLM today is like is advocacy for African Americans, which is good. Okay, yeah, give them some love. Okay, but this Mr. President-elect Joe Biden and his partner, Ms. Kamala Harris, and also liberal media like NPR, NBC, CNN. What I see is lack of creativity. Oh, the first African American mayor, the first LGBT congressman, or first female African American vice president. That's too like procedural, formalistic, that's lacking the substance. Okay. How qualified are these people? Just because this person is a female, LGBT, or ethnic, right? Lack of creativity. Oh, it's the first in time. So what? Alright, they are so lack the true creativity, right? So I kind of feel sorry, right? They're too enwrapped in all this anti-racism, anti-sexism, anti-gayism, okay? Yeah. Oh well. So yeah, President Trump nowadays very entertaining, right? Because he's kind of he's in the water. He's about to drown. He's trying to grasp all these straws to get out of the water. Okay, desperate effort to hold on to the power, right? Yeah, he was not funny because he became arrogant as an incumbent. Maybe he can be funny as a loser. right? As an outgoing lame duck president, okay. So I'm still getting a lot of entertainment out of the situation. Right? I do feel sorry he lost because I did want him to get reelected. Why? I wanted him to finish building up the southern border wall. Okay, I did pray for him. I did make campaign donation out of my money for his reelection campaign. Not much, maybe $20, $40, $100. Okay. But he didn't get reelected. Yeah, but at the same time, I understand why people don't like arrogant people, right? Maybe that's one of the reasons why I failed the last Alaska State Senate election. Okay, primary. Maybe people perceive me as an arrogant person. Maybe I was arrogant, right? Well, yeah. So people wanted to see him lose because people were offended by his arrogance. Like, I'm better than you kind of attitude, right? Yeah, there's some Homer Simpson episode about that. I'm better than you. That was funny. What else? Yeah, my dinner's about ready. Okay, we have 30 minutes left, so we'll take 5 minutes break, okay, and then, yeah, make the best use of it, right? I mean, of course, we don't have to do full 3 hours, right? Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that movie, National Lampoon's Animal House. It's about fraternity, college. Okay, I'm kind of curious. I think it got mostly good reviews. Okay, Rotten Tomato, Metacritics. Okay, so kind of curious. Wait, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so. All right. Okay, we're back. How much time do we have? Maybe 20 minutes, right? Yeah, about. So, yeah, politics, yeah, President Trump, if he is not entertaining as an incumbent, because he became so arrogant people, yeah, not very funny, right? So, not entertaining. So, if you cannot be entertaining to us as an incumbent President Trump, maybe he can still entertain us as an outgoing president. Okay. As a lame duck president, struggling to survive, holding on to his power. Most people feel that it's not very realistic expectation. Okay. Well. But nobody knows. Okay. We'll see what happens. So what would be next move, President Trump? What would he do after he get out of White House? If he does next year, January 20th. Yeah, probably he will not repeat his past. And I don't think he will get back to real estate business. Yeah, some people speculate that he'll run for 2024. Okay, but that won't be very likely. Okay, he lost once his re-election. Okay, do you think Republican Party will back him so that he become nominee of 2024 election? By then he will be older, 4 years older. All right, and he already failed re-election campaign. And after he failed to get re-elected, the kind of behavior he exhibited in front of the world, kind of like delusional, kind of like this senile, half partially senile, partially even dementia, okay, or maybe too childish, delusional, unrealistic, and people saw that and they're laughing at him. So do, do you think Republican Party in 4 years in 2024? I don't think they're gonna back him up for his re-election effort. I doubt it. Okay, so his political career pretty much is over. Okay, so then what's next? His next move? He's not gonna go get back to reality TV show or real estate business, real estate developer business, right? So some people think that he may get into journalism. Trump News Channel, TNC, well, Trump News Network, TNN, right? Some people talk about that, right? Yeah. Oh, I would love to watch the Trump News Network. I would love to see that. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah. Yeah, because he hated media, right? Later on, yeah, he even started hating Fox, right? So yeah, and the One American News got banned from YouTube and Newsmax. They kind of we are not Trump news channel, right? So maybe he'll come up with his own news channel. That'd be very interesting to see. I would love to watch his own news channel. Possibly, yeah, that will be his best course of action after his presidency. Okay, it'll be very entertaining. Yeah. So we're 10 minutes left. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about life insurance. When I first came back to Alaska, because I've been to Alaska before. Okay, like 20 years ago. Just Anchorage Airport, Cat Stevens Airport. Okay, never got outside airport. Just switching the airplanes. Right? Anchorage. About 20 years ago. So I came back to Alaska like 5 years ago. I'm still new, right? Maybe that's one of the reasons I didn't get elected. Alaska State Senate election primary. Okay. 3 months ago. Right? whatever. So, uh, when I first came back to Alaska 5 years ago, yeah, I applied to many jobs, and one of the jobs, I put my resume out there in the monster.com, indeed.com, whatever. Okay. Some insurance company tried to hire me, like life insurance. Okay. And I have some mixed feelings about life insurance. Okay, because watched a lot of crime documentaries where their spouse murder their spouses to get life insurance money. Sometimes their children murder their parents to get life insurance money. So they kind of freaked me out. So when I was in the U.S. Army, yeah, it's free life insurance as a U.S. Army soldier. Okay, and I said no, and they asked me why. Well, I said, yeah, I have some religious objection to life insurance in general. Okay, although it was 100% free for United States Army active duty soldiers. Okay, so I said no. Okay, maybe I watched too much crime TV. Okay, but I think, yeah, life insurance, yeah, it can be good. Maybe mostly 99% is good. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I mean, we are not saying a person is not useful when this person is alive. Maybe this person is more useful when this person is dead. No, that's not what life insurance is about. It's about taking care of survivors, okay, because accident can happen. When I was in law school, I took some finance law related classes, okay. So what I learned from my professors is that annuity, pension, is an insurance hedging, okay, insurance against uh, a person living too long, okay. Flip side of that, life insurance is an insurance against the risk where in a situation where this person died too young. Okay. Yeah, this some lessons I learned from finance law classes I took when I was in law school. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so insurance, yeah, it's came from this human civilization evolution. Okay. Insurance, concept of insurance go way back, thousands of years, both in the West, in the East. Okay. Yeah, because future is unpredictable, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's there for good reason. All right, insurance. Anyways, so COVID-19. Yeah, I'll write this narrative screenplay format. Right after that, then I get to some nitty gritty, some academic stuff. Okay, one of the things is this. Okay, it's not science. There's concept of probability spectrum. Okay, it's not black and white. No, there are gray zone. That's like 99%. 5% white, 5% purely black, purely white, 90% continuous continuous spectrum of gray. Okay? By the way, 50 Shades of Grey, I did not like that movie, okay? BDSM, what bonding, what BDSM, what BSDM, what bondage, sadomasochism, BSDM, like to me that's fake. Okay, I don't like that concept. That's not romance. It's too much fake stuff. So yeah, 50 Shades of Grey, yeah, I did not like that movie. I did watch it. It's just fake romance. I don't know why that novel became so popular. It made into a movie. I don't know why. Okay, so but yeah, just yeah, dominance, bondage, sadism, masochism. Yeah, well, back in the days when I was younger and dating, maybe I did some of that. It's just biting, not too hard. Okay, maybe some yeah, grabbing the neck, whatever. Yeah, back in the days when I was younger, young and dumb, gently. Okay, not too strong. Maybe yeah, so unnecessary, right? Hickeys, right? So unnecessary, right? But yeah, gray zone. Okay. Yeah, so coronavirus is not black and white. It's not true or false. It's not binary. It's more about from 0 to 100 probability. Okay. So as asymptomatic carrier, there's very low priority probability of passing this coronavirus. Yeah, let me write it down. Okay. It's not black and white. Uh, so Dr. Fauci, Dr. Burks, okay, all these medical doctors with MD or MD, PhD medical doctors, okay, they say, like, oh, asymptomatic carriers, even though this person have no coronavirus symptom, this person can still propagate the coronavirus, right? Yes, but it's like 1% chance. It's not black or white. But the rest of Americans, they don't understand because they did not learn the concept of probability. It's from 0 to 100. They're 50, 30, 70, okay. It's a spectrum. It's not black and white. It's not binary. Yes and no. 0 and 1. It's not that. Okay. Yeah, there's this. We have immune system, antibody. That's our army, soldiers, border patrol. Okay. So if we get one coronavirus, yeah, easy to kill, right? But if we get 100 coronaviruses, more difficult to kill. Okay. Yeah, so social distancing, masking, I think that's fine. Okay, it makes sense, right? It's not too bad. But when I'm asymptomatic, it means I don't have that many viruses in me. Okay, because I'm healthy, my immune system very efficient. I do diet and exercise. I run, blood pumping. Okay, so even if coronavirus is in me, for example, hypothetically, okay, yeah, its population is in check. So there's not many live coronavirus in me, even if I'm asymptomatic carrier. Okay. So maybe if I have 10 coronaviruses in me, population in check because they cannot multiply because my antibodies fighting them very effectively because I'm healthy. Okay? Yeah, it's like 0.1%, 0.01% of propagating. I have 10 coronaviruses, okay? One of them maybe get out. Very low probability, okay? But most people in the world, including Americans, Koreans, okay, they don't understand this concept of probability. It's not black and white, it's from 0 to 100, right? Infinitesimal, this infinite variability between 0 and 100, all right? They don't know why, even if they're educated, they don't know how to apply what they learn to real world situation because they're afraid. They panic. Ship people, right? I get busy with their kids, spouses, pet, dogs, cats. Yeah, they're so busy, okay, so they don't know how to think things through, alright, including Dr. Fauci, Dr. Birx, President Trump, President-elect Biden. They don't know, right? Yeah. But they are the people who are in the highlight, spotlight, limelight, getting all these media attentions. And the very few of us who have enough time to think things through. We don't get spotlight, we don't get limelight. Okay, I mean maybe you will, right? I hope you do before I do. Okay, but me, yeah, I don't get any spotlight. I mean, mostly not. I mean, locally, yes, sometimes when I was campaigning. Okay, but mostly not. So yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, I'm just observing what's happening in the world, in the media, right? I'm safe and sound because I do diet, exercise, personal hygiene, social distancing, whatever. I do wear a mask when I go to groceries and supermarkets. Why? Because they require me to do so. Okay. Otherwise, I wouldn't. All right. Because I don't want to make people uncomfortable. So yeah, I wear a mask. They mandate it in Walmart and supermarkets. If they do, I wear a mask. No problem. Okay. Because I need to shop. Right. And I don't want to make people uncomfortable, right? So I just go along with it. We have 5 minutes left. Okay, testing. Well, mixed feelings. Okay, if somebody is really sick and go to hospital, doctors, nurses, they need to test that person. Why? To diagnose and to come up with prescription. Okay. Yeah, they need to test for COVID-19 or whatever other testing. Okay, to heal this person if this person is really sick. But if person is not sick, asymptomatic, or maybe just a little bit, okay, then my recommendation: do not test. Why? Because if you come up positive for COVID-19, it will do more harm than good. It will cause panic, or you have to quarantine and stop going to work. Okay, if you are really sick, yeah, then you should not go to work. You should use your leave days because you don't want to propagate this humongous amount of viruses that's kind of farming and thriving in your body. You are like this incubator of viruses because you are not healthy, all right? So that's why diet, exercise is very important. Okay, it's not about one person; it's about other people too. Okay, diet, exercise, be healthy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but if this person is, for whatever reason, very sick, yeah, we have to quarantine that person. Okay, because this person have too much viruses in that person's body. Okay. Even if a person is very healthy, if too many viruses, like 100,000 million viruses, come to this healthy individual, then this person's immune system, antibody army, it's just too much to handle. Okay, so it's about numbers, probability. It's not black and white. It's not 0 and 1. It's not binary. It's a sliding scale from 0 to 100. Okay. Yeah. But most people didn't study mathematics. Okay. It's kind of very esoteric foreign language, the language of numbers, right? So they don't know. Even if they study them, like scientists, doctors, okay, they're too afraid, okay, they're just good homeworkers, leadies, good students, but not good leaders, right? They're not independent thinkers, they're not creative individuals with a strong backbone. No, mostly they are not. Go along this majoritarian mainstream, okay? Most people are like that, okay? Because they're busy. They have to, they get married, have kids, dogs, pets, cats, pay the home mortgage and whatever. They're busy, right? Yeah, doing their hobbies. So they don't have time to think. Okay, so yeah, there's just trust the authority like Dr. Fauci, Dr. Birx, President Trump, President-elect Biden. Okay, because they don't have time. Okay, yeah, we understand, right? But we object. We voice our objection. Why? Because we're independent thinkers. Okay, yeah, we just observe. We do our best. We protect ourselves by diet exercise. Other people, we recommend to them as much as we can, but individual responsibility, okay? We do what we can. We pray for them, okay? So happy Thanksgiving. Bye. I see you tomorrow. Bye.